time for the bear cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Ha-cha-cha. Gonna cha-cha-cha. Ooh la la. Gonna cha-cha-cha. The bear cha-cha-cha.
Yeah, this was a present.
It's hypnotic. I like the way he's
Rotating.
Is this in your living room all the time, or is it a new edition?
This is a Christmas present. This is it's never leaving, but it hasn't been here long.
It's sort of that little laugh. What the fuck is that about?
He's a creepy fuck. The way he turned his back on me, he turned anti-clockwise away from me.
What's he from?
I've
seen him somewhere.
half Jungle Book, half.
No, he's not Jungle Book. He's been on television. What's he doing? Who are you?
He looks like the Big Blue Bear, doesn't he? Oh no,
No,
he's
it's
not
Bear
blue.
the Big Blue House.
Yes, sorry.
Oh, it is that, isn't it?
He's called Polyester Fibres.
Yeah, I knew him. I fucking knew him. No, that's
know.
Bear in the Big Blue House, isn't it? Or is that Big
Yes.
Blue?
I think
He
he's a
looks
bear in a
nice.
house.
He looks likeable. He looks well designed. But he sings that and he won't stop.
Well, it's not that bad. I've seen worse. My girlfriend had a Santa hat where you press a button and it sings a kind of really bad rock and roll version of Jingle Bells whilst the top of the hat sort of gyrates electronically.
Sweet.
And it's clear that somebody, all they've done is they've seen that little wacky fish thing that comes off the little plate and sings a
Big
crap
Mouth
song.
Billy Bass.
That went fucking mental.
That was the first and original press the button and it'll sing a song at you toy.
Somewhere in Taiwan, someone's going, make the new Big Boy Billy Bass, you fuckers.
Find some song with a reference to animal.
Yeah. Well, we get Bear Cha Cha Cha. This one hasn't worked. I'm pretty sure that's not even the Cha Cha Cha.
Bear Cha-Cha-Cha is a lot more advanced, though, than the Billy Bass. And the thing about this hat that was so ridiculous was I just recognised the speed and the movement of the top of the hat and just knew it was exactly the same mechanism from the fish, just made vertical. And I was just transfixed by that, and I just couldn't help but thinking...
Did you ever get bored?
Cheap.
Hang on, so
Did someone
vertical.
Sorry, did anyone buy you a Big Mouth Billy Bass? And then...
I know, I
I think my mum bought me a cheap knockoff of it. But I was astute enough to know that it was a cheap knockoff, so it wasn't...
Jeff the Raucous Carp.
Yeah. It wasn't an official Big Mouth Billy Bass. He got it. It was just like... It's like those... Yeah. It's like those aliens in Alien Resurrection. It's like... Take me to the river and put me on a piece of wood.
I'd kill anyone who bought me one of those. They're just horrible things.
You can't kill your mum, though.
No, that's...
I was never bought one, but there was one around my grandmother's house during a Christmas. She, at the minute, riding high on her top 10 on the sideboard music chart is Rapping Santa. And he goes, is the Santa rap? And yeah, he does draw a line between rapping music and rapping presents.
Oh,
Yeah,
I get it.
that's classy as fuck, that is. I wish she'd just fucking die.
Who bought you?
She will one day. All right.
Who bought you Jack and Shabby?
That was Stuart,
For you?
his twin brother, his wife.
Oh, right, that's detached.
And I got
Is
something
it
else.
just because you're a bear?
And I got this. This is the other thing she bought me, which had sorry about the bear. It's just a little cardboard box full of miniatures.
Is that an apology for the present? Or
That's
pretty
to make
cool,
up for that. Yeah, it's got loads. It's got mezcal.
You picked up literally the worst one in that.
Yeah.
You're like,
Well, no,
it's got some fucking shit.
It's got mezcal's alright.
It's good.
It's got an actual worm in it, a miniature with a worm in.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine how highly concentrated that worm will be.
This thing is still alive.
He'll be off his tits.
Hello, mate.
That's pretty good. You've got a small box of booze. You've got some good presents, man.
Yeah, so actually, first podcast since Christmas.
Yeah.
Before we get into our features, unless one of your features is about what did you get for Christmas?
No.
What did you get for Christmas?
That'd be good, actually.
I got this hoodie that I'm wearing now.
That's nice.
From my older brother. It's pretty good, and look at the back. It's a bit like a t-shirt.
Yes. Oh, brilliant! I like the way we're doing a call back to last week's visual podcast.
Yeah.
Look at the back. Everyone, look at the back of
Look at
his.
the back of my jumper. It's lovely.
Oh my god, imagine not being able to see that. What a fucking prick I would feel like.
Well, yeah, and I got that, and I got a shirt,
Nice.
which I'm not wearing, so it's just as visually inaccurate and useless to you as it is to the people listening at home.
Right.
And I've got a scarf, which again, the same.
Are you, like, at what point, because I got a jacket that I was quite proud of for my girlfriend. I was like, this is fucking brilliant, but
You can't be proud of a gift.
you feel like a dick when
You might as well be proud of being Welsh or something else ridiculous like that. So as you didn't achieve.
That's the most proud of being a parent. But at what point can you wear something out when people go, oh, Christmas present? Because that happened to me loads. I was wearing a jacket, and they were like, oh, new jacket, you can have a Christmas. Like, yeah, I did. And you feel like a dick. I don't know why, but I did. And they were like, oh.
I don't know.
I didn't say it to you.
Well, no, because this doesn't. It just suits me. It's just this jumper I'm pointing at that you can't see is a really good present because it looks like something I'd buy.
And neither of you said it about that shirt I was wearing when I... No,
That's very cool. And you didn't say it about the jacket I was wearing when I walked in, actually. So.
Well, no, that's because I was
That's because I'm an ignorant prick who wouldn't even notice.
No, because you were like, please let him know it's my shirt, please let him know it's my shirt.
That wasn't a Christmas present. That was the landlord of our house came round with a bag of old clothes that he doesn't want anymore. And one of them fit me.
Well, that is Christmas.
That's a really nice shirt.
It's a really nice shirt.
Yeah.
I would have mentioned it, but I was
You were transfixed by my cock.
No, it was the haircut, actually.
Oh, okay.
It was the haircut, then the cock, then the shirt.
For a second, because you were wearing a shirt, I thought that you'd forgotten. Or that we were doing this and you were like, mate, we got to figure this over in about 20 minutes because I got dinner reservations.
No.
Because you looked really smart when you opened the door. I was like, oh, this is awesome. Maybe this is what house log is like.
I whipped up my cigarette holder and started blowing bubbles into your face from it.
I'm afraid Matt couldn't make it. Come in. I've lit candles.
What's that? You want to fall on the floor because of this gas I'm excreting? Yes. Yes, that does happen.
How fortunate. Oh, yes.
Well, that was my feature. What's yours?
Is that actually your feature?
No, get off. I've done a script.
You clever. You tricked me with this.
Festive.
So I guess welcome to
Episode 15 of Regular Features.
where we've
Is this New Year's?
We've escaped, guys. We've fucking got out of that room.
Well, yeah, we've gone for a different location because it's festive, so we've gone for a more festive location. We're in Log's living room. He's still got his tree up, especially for this podcast.
Do you still have your tree up?
No, I don't have a tree.
Of course I've still got my tree up. It's not the 12th day of Christmas yet. And
I've still got my tree up because it's not March.
How does that work? I thought the 12th day of Christmas was like when you open your 12th day in the calendar.
No, it starts on Christmas Day.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What calendar are you talking
I don't know
about?
shit about Christmas.
I only learned this because of Home Alone, because he goes out on Christmas Eve to buy a Christmas tree. He was like, mate, if you haven't got one now, fuck off.
Yeah.
But he's like, no.
Put some more aftershave on.
Yeah.
Brick.
But yeah, it's because that's what they do. You get a Christmas tree for Christmas Day, and then that's it, right? That's what Americans do.
Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, here's a fun thing.
And 12 days. And 12 days after that, then Christmas Day is when you get it's a big thing. That's why he goes mental for those turtle doves in Home Alone 2.
Are you sure it's not Thanksgiving or
Everything that I know about Christmas, I learned from Home Alone, basically.
I've seen some
from Home Alone
American shows where they do go and buy a Christmas tree. But it was never Christmas Day. You'd be too busy fucking about with your family and getting...
I think you get a Christmas Eve.
Oh, don't change your story.
Yeah, you don't have a clue what you're talking
You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just going to ring Kevin McAllister a second. Yo, Kevin! Where you lost to now? Taiwan! Oh, fuck.
Just stay in the hotel till your dad gets there. No, but here's a question, right? We've done Christmas presents. This is the last little one before we start the features. What was the worst thing you've done this Christmas period? Because the problem is...
Worst thing I've done or worst thing I've got?
Well, no, not got. That's mean. But there are always things that happen over Christmas where you just find yourself doing things that you wouldn't usually do because you're in different environments and you just find yourself sitting there going, what the fuck is this? For me, a lot of it is television-based because I don't watch TV. And I end up watching TV at Christmas. It's like, what? So what's the worst?
Mine was... being lazily complicit in my mother's racism.
Go on.
That's a good one.
Well, just...
Oh, wait to take mine, Log.
The first is that Simon Webb from Blue came on the television.
Right.
And her comment was,
Blue,
it looks black to me. And that's not quite racist.
It's quite
but it was
funny, though.
needless.
It is.
And then she didn't go on to say, "Oh well, I'd fucking kick him black and blue the nig nog," which would have been really fucking unacceptable.
No, you can see how she's trying to make a joke though. Like my dad tries to make jokes sometimes, and you just go. My dad tries to make jokes, and he has no sense of irony. But he tries to make jokes and be like, "It's not racist, but it's just shit."
It's not quite right.
No. To be fair, my mum isn't purely sort of binary with her racism. She's got there's black and there's black, and if she says, "Oh, but he was black," then you know that she was probably.
I think anyone who said that is a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, black. That's racist. Like, let's call a spade a spade. Yeah,
It wasn't just black. He conformed to all the stereotypes that I've got in my head about black people.
Like black is I want to say the N-word, but
yes.
even I don't say that, and I'm a fucking racist. So that's what black means.
Chuckle along with your racism as well. I'm well accustomed to it now. So anyway, what did you do that was the worst thing you did?
I really don't know. I can't think of the word.
You're that cheerful.
Oh no, I did. In fairness, drink. I drank like 8 pints of like 9% scrumpy, and then got in a blazing argument with someone who I genuinely love. Like I said, a man. Can't look. As a friend.
I know it'll never happen.
As a friend, but over which film was better, The Fighter or Warrior? That was the worst thing that I did.
I haven't seen The Fighter, actually.
The Fighter is really, really good. Warrior is also really good. They're both very, very different films, but we drank all this fucking horrible scrumpy in this disgusting pub. And you know when... I was telling Log earlier, I was just doing that really dickish thing where I was like... taking the high roads, and I was like, "Hey man, okay, fine, look, let's just agree to disagree," because he was really angry, and he was like, "Let's just agree to disagree. I mean, whoever's right is whoever's right."
Clearly, you're very passionate about this.
Yeah,
your passion is
like,
clouding
look,
your
man,
rationality.
I was like, "You're wrecking the night. Let's just calm down, man."
Did you say that?
Yeah, and he was just like, "No, you always fucking do this." And I would go at me. I was like, "Oh," and then I was being a dick, looking over to our friends, going, "Oh god." He's drunk again. Like, and I was like, "No, you're off your tits!" Like, saying it to myself in my head, like, "You're being such a prick." I was in the wrong, but I think we made it about 45 minutes later.
I like the fact that there was one side of you saying you're being a fucking prick, Gav, but meanwhile, main Gav sailed on, cruised through it.
There was a bigger part of Gav that was just like,
we'll consider it in the future. Carry on.
The other one just got like hold music. Dude, like, Gav!
Listen to me!
You're being a fucking twat!
I like the fact that your internal hold music seems to be a slowed down version of an old sitcom.
Scab all over.
I think that was the worst thing I did because I felt bad about it for the entire Christmas period to the point where I text this guy more than I usually text him. And then he ended up texting me more than he usually texts me as well. But,
this is the same night that you didn't get in touch with me because you were too pissed.
it's a very...
I mean, hey Gav, I'm in your hometown. Let's meet up like real friends rather than just podcast partners.
It would have ended up punching you over Pocahontas or something.
Yeah, I drank about 12 pints of 12% scrumpy that night, Log, so I wouldn't have liked you. Actually, no, it depends. Which film do you like best, The Fighter or Warrior?
I have not seen either of them. That probably would infuriate you more.
But which one would you pick?
Well, The Fighter seems like the kind of guy you could go for a drink with. Warrior seems a bit too dedicated to fighting to me. I'd like someone who's handy in a fight, but not someone who... I'm going to go with The Fighter, because he sounds probably like he'd...
Then we can be friends. Matt, you said Warrior.
I said Warrior.
Get on the podcast.
Well, I haven't seen them. But my low light was a film, actually. It was
really?
I think it was not last night, the night before. I was just at my girlfriend's, and it was sort of an extension of Christmas, but we just ended up watching this film called Nativity.
Oh, I've heard about this.
It's the worst film I've ever seen.
Is that Lars von Trier?
There's this new one. It's the one that you got in trouble for calling people Nazis for. Oh, lols.
It was a sort of feel-good family film with the bloke from The Office.
Yeah,
and that's how I imagine it was pitched in an elevator. But it was just spectacular. It went on forever. And at the end, they had the editor and the director had the gall to have their names in the credits. It was that bad. We sort of think, no one should want to have them being named as the editor of this film because it's about 45 minutes too fucking long. It was a barrel of Christmas cliches, and I felt like a Scrooge, but I think that wasn't my fault.
So what was the film? Was it a film about... Was it a straight retelling of the Nativity play?
No, I've heard from people when I went home, they were like, oh my god, have you seen that film Nativity? It's fucking awesome.
Well, that's it. We ended up watching it. This is often the way I watch films with my girlfriend, where basically she will say, somebody has recommended me this film. I can't remember who it was. Which means it'll either be really good or really shit, because she does work with some people who are a little bit... I can't remember if it was good or bad, but you should definitely watch it either way. Well, we watched it. I watched it because is it Martin, that bloke from The Office?
The Hobbit. Yeah, he's Bilbo Baggins. Yeah.
Alright, well, we watched it, and it was basically it's a primary school teacher has to get all these kids to do a nativity play.
Oh, aren't kids brilliant, though?
And it fucking went on forever. Like, it just kept going on. It had the most incredibly senseless plot, like... Actual plot development was just mental. There was a point
Marty McCutcheon in it.
No.
Well, there were loads of kids in it, though, because kids are brilliant.
There were loads of kids, but there was a scene, right, where he ends up...
Was there a dog in it? Because dogs are brilliant.
And he covers his eyes going...
Oh, he put his paw over his head. Oh!
Just a chain of events, mate.
Was Jesus a dog?
Anyway, I don't really have anything to say about it. This was a shit idea, but it was a really shit film, and just this is a cautionary tale for anyone. It's probably the sort of film that will very much please 90-year-old geriatrics who fall asleep 40 minutes in the middle and wake up and go, oh, they're children. No, they're children. So if you are in the care or dealership of old women, then do...
Or if you're an old woman yourself, we don't know who listens to this.
I'm sure we get a lot of the 90-plus audience listening to this sort of stuff.
I'd love that.
I'd love that as well. Not sexually, but yeah.
I don't mind Nan doesn't listen to this for the sake of my feature.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is it about her?
There's a bit in it.
Oh, fuck.
It's quite explicit.
But yeah, don't watch it. If it's Christmas...
I hope my Nan doesn't do it because she's half black.
Well, come on, Gav, you can't be racist then, Jesus. Unless it's against the chinks. Forgot and never much to mind. Said old acquaintance, he forgot for the sake of old lang syne.
As a fellow large man,
yes,
your toilet seat is fucked.
It kind of... I got used to that.
But I live in fear of a broken toilet seat, just because I know I've been there before. I've been on the front line of a broken toilet seat, and I've had my leg fat caught underneath the toilet seat because it's like sort of gone off kilter halfway between me having a big shit. I
think the laugh that I did then was so intense that it couldn't have just been imagining it. That was a memory.
That's a knowing. That's a knowing laugh. That's a very knowing laugh. I don't know what you're fucking laughing about. Beanpole leaves.
I was aware. I got his entire leg snagged under it.
You shit standing up.
I just never imagined that. I never thought about that.
Well, this is one of the things we have to live with, sir.
A burly man's thighs are easily snagged.
That would be the first thing that I learned how to fix if I'm not DIY inclined, but if that happened, I'd be like, this needs to be fucking sorted. I like to have at least 7 poos a day.
I do. Do you?
Really?
No. Oh God, I was going to say, because I've been having more poos than usual. I think it might be a drink thing.
Okay, 3 little ones, 2 big ones. So my first regular feature to kick this New Year's special off is I've never been good at doing New Year's resolutions or keeping, but just because I don't really know what to do for New Year's resolution, like my New Year's resolution, someone said, "Oh, what's your New Year's resolution?" I was like, buy a teapot, because I've always wanted to buy a teapot.
That's not a New Year's resolution.
Bought one of them.
Really? Yeah, exactly. But then
that's a New Year's resolution.
But then I walked past a shop earlier and I was like, I could just buy a teapot now. So yeah, you're right.
It's a resolution is something that has to continue. Like, it has to be a change. having a teapot is not really enough of a
But then
A resolution would be maintain teapot possession throughout the year.
make tea every day. I make tea every day.
I'll make tea every day. That's absolutely fine.
You promise?
Yeah.
All right.
But so I was like, well, what is a resolution? And then it's like Lou said, my girlfriend said, I'm not going to eat carbs for breakfast. I was like, is cereal a carb? I was like, what the fuck are you going to eat for breakfast and supper and sometimes dinner?
Porridge is a carb.
Yeah.
Eggs. You can have eggs.
Eggs are fat and protein.
I'm not going to make mine.
They're not carbs, are they?
Every day,
Eggs and bacon.
No.
Bacon and eggs.
But also,
It's really bad for you, but it's not got carbs in it.
But the thing is, I said, like, generally, I definitely drink too many cans of Coke, so I'm not going to drink any fizzy drinks. But then I was like, well, what
That's
if
a good one.
But I like Jack Daniels and Coke, then...
Well, you see, that's
So
why
how's that happen?
If you look at me and log now, that's why we're drinking vodka and tonic and gin and tonic.
Yeah, but tonic is for fucking
Is it for-
old ladies.
Oh, well, and us.
That's right. I don't like it.
Topping up is amaretto. The liquid cake.
Let me say,
Drinking cake in a
I
glass.
said, no, I don't think I like amaretto. You said, oh, it's like drinking a cake. Oh, I like cake.
Oh, I can work my analogy from that. Oh, I probably will like it. Would you like a slice of chocolate orange dropped into your amaretto? You fucking pensioner.
I love one. I love one,
That's it. Let's all have it.
Yeah.
This is good.
This is a new cocktail. I think James Bond did this in Casino Royale.
Thing is, I was reading it earlier. I was reading amaretto because someone gave me a bottle of amaretto for Christmas, and I was like, "Oh, I actually don't really know what to do with that." And it's called Soiree Amaretto. And it says superb almond liquor. I like almonds.
Liqueur.
Excellent with. No, I'm American. That's still not right.
It's not, no. But carry on.
Excellent with or without ice. All right, fine. As an after-dinner drink. Alternatively, mix 35ml of amaretto with 35ml of brandy for an exciting cocktail.
To be fair,
That's not a cocktail.
no, to be fair, amaretto is fucking brilliant with a good bit of whiskey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And it mixes well with...
How is it with,
There's cocktails called Godfather, Godmother and stuff like that
Mixing
is top
spirits
shit with.
together is cocktail. My favourite cocktail is pretty much...
That's actually what cocktails really are.
Yeah. My favourite cocktail is just gin and vodka, pretty much. Gin and vodka with a bit of lemon in it.
What about
It's fucking brilliant.
amaretto with Terry's chocolate orange?
Well, this is
I told you were racist against me.
this is a new invention by Log.
Yay.
What's it called, Log?
This is called the sliver fuck.
The sliver fuck. Well, I look forward to getting to the chocolate at the bottom, so to speak.
Well, I've come up with...
Back to your feature.
So, yeah.
We have...
I've come up with some resolutions for us. But they're sort of more... I mean, I hope everyone maintains them. But some of them are a little bit...
Well, it's just like Lucky Dip. We have to do something written on a piece of paper by you.
Yeah, well, some of them are... yeah. Well, some of them are a little bit more challenging than others. But I thought it'd be really nice, like, if we're... Or, I mean, I still assume we'll be doing this podcast this time next year, so... and maybe we'll check in on the New Year's podcast and see how these resolutions have gone down.
Well, I promise to at least do one of these.
Okay, good.
That I get. I'll try at least. Anyway.
Okay, fine. Well, I mean, as I'm a gent, you can pick one.
Is one of them going to be I promise to delete the podcasts instead of
fuck's sake.
Do one of them big eating challenges like off the telly. Is that going to conflict with my other enduring...
Your other one, not doing big eating challenges like off the telly.
Okay,
yeah.
That's good.
No,
That's a good one.
My revised
You can do that once.
resolution is to become really thin, like one of those thin foreign people that wins eating challenges. Yeah, because I think those eating challenges...
They're made for children.
They're a bit... Oh, I don't know, they're a bit disturbing when it's fat men winning them.
Yeah.
When it's a thin person winning
You're
them.
like, well done, dude.
And I'm going to be that thin person.
Yeah.
That's
pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Alter your metabolism.
We can check in on
Drugs.
this.
Or chili. Apparently chili's good. There's lots of things that are good. If you eat all of them at once, all the time, then maybe that'll work.
It's like Mr. Burns, where it's all trying to break in the same door, so it all stops itself.
Might do. Drink coffee with chili in it.
So that's yours. You can keep that.
I'm going to do one of them big eating challenges, like off the telly.
Keep it, because you'll need it.
It's in my box.
So this time next year, we'll do our next New Year's one, where we'll see how you've all done with the New Year's resolutions we've
I
done.
love how ambitious you are. Let me have a look at this then. What have I got? I have got starting a film where you play all the parts like the Clumps.
Like Eddie Murphy in
I think
the Clumps.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'd be very surprised if you haven't already done that.
I think I might have done
That's amazing. You can have that.
It's very difficult getting people to star in my, I say films, more YouTube videos. So often I do just play all the parts.
Well, you have to do a new one where you start as every single one.
You know, I might just do that.
Well, you fucking better, otherwise there's no point,
It's
isn't
my
it?
New Year's resolution.
Oh, that sounds brilliant. Can I be in it?
Yes! Oh no, you
Fuck it.
Or maybe I will be you in one of the scenes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I've got a good one. Solve a crime.
Well, maybe that'd be easy because we can just cause a crime.
Do you want me to commit a crime now?
No, I want...
And leave a trail?
I'm in for the long haul.
it's you!
Okay, so I got solve a crime.
We have to solve it, we have to cause a crime, but no one knows who it is. We
No,
can
I
do
picked a
that.
massive one. This is a fucking essay. Be on the news for something not relating to your professional career. You know, like stealing a baby. Or kicking a pensioner or something.
Oh.
That's good.
What?
Have you been on the news before, Log?
Well, no, it's because you have.
I
That's
have
the only thing
done. I have done.
I had to put this in
with
because you have.
local
Yeah.
news before, when our pub got mentioned in the Canberra Beer Guide.
Oh, I just thought Log had been in news, so it seems like the sort of thing he would have done.
Well, I had to put the professional career thing because
Alright.
you're on the news the other day. That's good for you.
It wasn't on the news, it was a chat show.
Well, that's news.
Well, you maintained yourself with some dignity.
Well,
That was brilliant.
Oh.
Well, the listeners at home, or the readers, they might not have seen it, so let's not go on about how fucking
okay,
amazing
sorry,
you
yeah.
are.
Well,
So that's another thing you've got to do. Basically, kidnap a baby or kick a pensioner. So
you're looking quite pensive about that, Log, as if you're already formulating a plan for how you
Yeah.
can do one or both.
Or he's gutted because he's already been on the news for some kind of
I've not been on the news.
foul crime.
Are you solving crimes, Gav?
Yes, motherfucker! The next one is be the first to complete a New Year's resolution in 2011. Matt? Mm-hmm. Would you like to pick another one?
I'd love to. What we got? Let's pull this open. It is... This is particularly amusing for somebody who works with both of you.
It's also particularly
In an
amusing for
office.
someone who is you, because
Why?
someone can be yourself.
Okay. Oh, that's true. Get someone sacked. Well, I could get myself sacked, I suppose. That would be quite difficult, I think. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Out of all of us, who do you think is most likely to be sacked in the next year? Bearing in mind, we're going to come back for next
that's
year to see
definitely
what's
me,
happening.
actually.
It's definitely you.
It is
I
definitely.
don't know, you do have that kind of delightful childlike incompetence that leads to getting sacked.
But I think people like that, though.
Yeah,
Well,
people do
yeah.
find that endearing. See,
To a point. To a point.
The difference is you're quite important. You're quite important, whereas I'm still quite invisible. But I may well at some point do something that ends up being inflammatory to the point at which there is no other choice than to sack me, which I could see happening. I don't want to happen, but
Also, remember,
I can envision that.
Remember, I'm half black, so
Well, that's
they're never
true.
going to fucking sack me.
Yeah.
No.
just because you've got a black beard that takes up half your face doesn't mean you're half
I'm black hair, I'm 80% black face.
You are covered in colour.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
My glasses are black.
That counts towards race.
Okay, you ready? This is mine. Watch every episode of Colombo.
That might be a colossal task.
That's a lot of
How many
shit.
episodes of Colombo are there?
Millions.
I think it's more episodes than there were of Home and Away.
It's like 80.
1800.
There's no way it's more than 80.
Well, I watched one the other day, and the thing is, I realised I've never seen the start of an episode of Colombo. I've seen the middle I don't think I've seen the end either. So
Well, if you haven't watched the start, they show you who the killer is at the start, Matthew.
Do they?
Yes.
Yeah,
Really?
that's
what happens at the start.
That's what defines Colombo as a...
So they show you at the start. So basically, they show you who the killer is at the start. Then, Colombo, you spend this entire 40 minutes with this dramatic irony going, Colombo, motherfucker, it's him!
That's rubbish.
Yeah, you watch him solve the case then, and you think, oh, he's not going to get it.
It's watching them dance because he knows as well,
Yeah.
because he's fucking Colombo.
Yeah.
And you sometimes the criminal will be William Shatner, and he'll be extra sexy and like, oh, of course, it's very nice being a murderer, but you can never prove it. Well, I don't know if that's true. I don't really watch Colombo. He's a bit bonky-eyed for me.
But no, but I've never seen the beginning. I always just see the middle bit where he's going, that's funny. Oh, well, I'm gonna do this now.
Here's a thing.
Here's this thing. I got a thing.
My wife loves you. My wife
I've been thinking about a thing, and I'm thinking that you might be a murderer. And then he arrests someone, and then it's over. But I never see the start, so I never see the end. Anyway.
I think so far I've got some pretty good ones.
My incompetence of watching
How many
television.
episodes are there of Colombo, log?
What, is it that obvious I've been Googling it?
Well, yes.
It's just loads of fucking information, none of which gives the precise number I want. I can't be asked. To be fair,
There's fucking loads, mate. Anyway, should we do another one?
Yes, log. This is yours. I don't think it's more than. If you say, I think it was going for about 10 years. 10 years times 22 episodes.
oh, you'll like this.
220 episodes.
You'll like this though.
Oh, yeah.
But
69.
fuck off.
Oh, 69 episodes.
I want that now. I want that for the end of this podcast.
Wasn't even you laughing at the word 69. That was you laughing at how easy it would be if you used to watch 69 episodes or something.
That was me laughing at the day that I'm definitely going to watch every single one of these by February.
They're like an hour long.
I'll watch it by February.
Fucking hell.
Colombo likes the nightlife.
Is that the last one? Don't spoil it for me. Don't be a dick.
He's going to watch them all in February.
I'm going to read the synopses to you one by one. I'm going to phone you up at 1 o'clock every morning.
Don't check your Facebook, Twitter, or text messages because they're all going to be Colombo synopsi.
Sigh.
Okay, your next one, look.
Thank you very much. This one is Ride a House.
Horse.
You just look like an eye. Is that your bad writing or his bad reading?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't look that much like a
House?
house.
Right, a house.
I would like to ride a horse,
Yeah.
but I'd be scared of... You know what you were saying about toilet seats and the leg trapping thing? What if my leg fat got caught between the bridle and the horse meat
Oh, God.
and it actually severed bits of my body off?
I didn't even think about this. I thought of that for myself, though, because I'm allergic to horses. So I was thinking, I hope I get this
Not
one.
ride them until you're just not allergic anymore.
Yeah.
Alright.
So that's good. So
That's brilliant. I'm going to start riding peanuts.
the thing is, though, if you ride one horse,
Yeah.
You've written them all.
no, if you ride one horse, you fulfilled a New Year's resolution.
Okay, I'm going to aim towards that, actually.
That's the thing, because I'm looking at these thinking, which one of these I can do? Well, not solve a crime, but the Colombo one.
I've seen you on bloody Twitter today. You said you already solved the Killing series too. So then you might be right.
Does that,
It's over
does that
now,
count?
so that's cheating.
Does that count?
What's the next? Are we doing any more?
Okay, yeah. Sorry, there's a lot. There's
You are really good at making long features.
There's at least one more each, because I thought Steve was going to be it.
Be a robot for a day.
That's a nice one.
It is nice. I've done that before. Actually.
Have you?
I could do it again. Yeah. Me and my mates.
I'm not giving a retrospective resolution, though.
Well, maybe I'll be a robot again. Maybe I'll be a robot from Blade Runner. So fuck you.
My other one.
Oh god, there's so many left.
There's not. There's two more.
Just do one more.
No.
All right, we'll do them all. Fuck it. This is an extra long Gavin's Fault podcast.
Make an enemy.
I've got enemies anyway. There might be one enemies in my head. There might be people I've decided I don't like.
Yeah, I mean, I've got enemies, but not really enemies. They're just people I despise. I mean, but technically they are enemies.
No, I'm gonna make a proper enemy.
Oh, I'm going to make someone hate me.
No, I've got to do it. It's mine. I picked it out.
Oh, it's yours. Okay.
Oh, thank God for that. Because I was getting palpitations like that because even the people I hate, I really want them to like me. But just so I can feel well.
Well, I guess I'm just going to spit at someone a lot.
Spit at someone.
Yeah. Just like spit in their face a lot. And then be like, what are you doing? Be like, I'm a fucking enemy, motherfucker.
I think you would not spit in their face a lot. I think you spit in someone's face a couple of times. They might ask you what's going on.
I think once or twice. I think it's a most.
I think once you might get away with it as an ex. Okay. I've got an idea. The last one I think should be for Steve. I'll read it out, but this whatever this last one is, this is for Steve. And he has to do this.
Steve, I really hope it's the one that. It is.
It is. Oh, right. But Steve, if you're listening, I'm sure you are, is to cut Steve's hair.
That's 100% what it is.
Yeah. So you need to cut your own hair.
It really is
at
that.
some point in the year.
What a wonderful YouTube video that will make.
It will. I will fucking film it.
I can't believe that was. I literally haven't spoken to you about this.
No, we haven't. This is random.
You did this last one as well, where you like planted one.
What can I say? I am like the messiah.
I thought to do something like this, but I'm just not that clever. But look, you can. That's what it says.
Yeah, I believe you. It's not that fucking amazing, Gav.
Not the second coming.
Well, it's gonna be funny to watch Steve cut his own hair.
I really hope it happens, and I'm sure it will. So that
just to recap, so I've got to solve
the last sentence is a recap, Gav.
It's fucking over, Gav.
Solve a crime.
That was the end of Gavin's feature.
Watch every episode of Colombo.
Happy Gavin's New Year feature.
And make an enemy.
God, it's over. Is it 2012 yet? Fucking feels like it.
But I thought next year, it's 2012, it's a big year. Olympics, big year. Paralympics, big year. John Cusack, big year. So I thought I'd do something special this year, and I thought, well, I've really got to think ahead for my future. And so I thought, in 2012, what I'm going to do, the big thing I'm going to achieve is I'm going to become the Prime Minister of America. Now, the way I'm going to do this...
Have you got a plan for this?
Yes.
Also, are you doing this before or after the ones that I gave you? Because...
Gavin, I don't know.
Who am I going to have to ring up? If you get yours first, who am I going to have to ring up next week and be like, next year and be like, is Matt coming out to do the podcast today?
All right,
no, he runs America now.
Well, let's just look at all these. Well, let's be honest, right? Be a robot for a day. When I'm the Prime Minister of America, that will be easy. I was doing a quiet
satire.
When you're going to make someone the most important man in
America,
the Earth universe,
yeah,
then pretty much
he's a robot, right?
He'll do it all.
And also, get someone sacked, piece of piss.
Yeah, just
get the old guy.
Fucking sack anyone.
Get the old guy sacked.
And the last one, starring a film where you play all the parts of yourself. Do you want to, I'll do that after. I'll do an Arnie with that. I'll wait till after my tenancy's done. Then
cool.
I will do it though at some point. But anyway, I'm going to be the Prime Minister of America. That's it, really. I mean, that
better not be your feature.
I mean, yeah, you can ask me more about it, but I mean, that is the fundamental.
Well, can we?
Well, I've got another New Year's resolution, but the main resolution is become the Prime Minister.
Can we ask you questions?
Well, of course you can. I'm going to be the Prime Minister. I thought about this. Of course I've thought about this.
Okay. So, we have to stand up like the president then. We'll ask you on a podium.
Well, no, obviously I've got to get rid of the current president.
Okay.
But I've got it sorted, right, because he's like a Democrat, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a Republican, because being a Republican is really easy, right? All you've got to do is I'm going to promise, I'll just say I'll make everything better.
So you're going to make everything better?
Yes.
And you'll be in charge because of that?
Yes. That's how Republicanism works. I'm going to basically say that everything is the fault of the Democrats, and because of that I'm going to be making it better. And I've got a great campaign slogan, right? I've got a great campaign.
Aren't you worried that the Democrats might pull the same trick on you?
No, because they've been in power.
Oh God, sorry, I forgot. Yeah.
So I can go, it was their fault. And I've got this great campaign slogan, it's going to go on the big posters. We've been black, let's go back.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, see? Because it's slightly racist, and my votership is going to love that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be...
You're going to turn, right, when you're going to go and say, oh, I hate all them blacks and stuff during your election campaign, and then when you get in, be like, aha, no, actually, I was cool.
I was joking, it was a joke. But no, of course I am, but I've got to do the getting in first, and there's lots of tricks along the way that I'm going to have to really think about. For example, but I'm not American, but I've got a plan for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be Michael Phelps, so I'm going to go to election as Michael Phelps.
Okay.
Because I've worked out he's a swimmer, right? And I've got like an alright physique, right? I do some press-ups and that, and then people will think I'm Michael Phelps as long as I keep the goggles on, because people can't see your eyes then, and the eyes are the window to the soul. So people won't know that I'm not Michael Phelps.
You just need to do a painting of Michael Phelps' soul on the outside of your goggles.
Yes.
Yep. And obviously we have to get rid of Michael Phelps, but that'll be easy, right?
Don't look at me like...
He's already underwater, that's halfway to being drowned. You know what I mean? Spends most of his time half drowned. So we take out Michael Phelps, I become Michael Phelps, and then I become the next Prime Minister of America. And then I just do stuff.
I
think one way you could go to convince people that you're Michael Phelps is halfway through every address that you do. Just spit out a bit of water.
Always be wearing a swimming cap.
Yeah.
Even when you're going to get food. They're like, oh, this old thing. I totally just had it on because I've just been swimming because I'm always swimming. Look at me.
And that's when you spit out some water as well.
Yeah.
Well, you see, I've got a second resolution, which is to make sure nobody of importance ever listens to this podcast, because I've realised that the main thing holding me back at the moment from becoming Prime Minister of America...
You better not say this podcast.
What?
Say the main thing holding you back is this podcast. You'd be like, fuck this podcast.
No. I just think if anyone listens...
Someone sounds like they don't want to complete some resolutions. They're like, so I have to leave right now.
And now, this is what I'm telling you. I'm leaving right now. I'm so sorry.
Rather than do your bullshit resolutions.
I'll call the children at Christmas, but I have to leave now, Kevin.
Okay. Go.
I'm so sorry.
Don't go.
That's the weird thing about doing a podcast in someone's house. We're not wearing headphones and people just walk around. He's even got a door he can open and slam. And now it's time for my feature. What my family are like when I am not there.
What is this?
It's a little playlet I've written because my family always fall into the same old. Whenever I go home, my dad's a prick, my mum's willfully obnoxious and does that thing where, you know what the thing is, right? Women are better than men because they're clever. And my nan is 92 years old and just a fucking cunt.
I've met your mum and...
Yeah?
She was lovely. Like, she was not like that.
She absolutely is fantastic. But you get her into her little tirades about how women and men are stupid and women are brilliant.
I know it's a weird thing to bring up, but it's a personal thing. But when your mum said at Stewart's thing, don't take a picture of me and put her on eBay. That's fucking brilliant.
No, that was amazing. To clarify that for the readers at home.
Sorry, yeah.
My mum came to my partner Stuart Jones's 40th birthday and met some of my friends for the first time. And I tried to take a photo of her next to an inflatable cock, and she said, "No, don't take a photo of it. Don't take a photo of me with that. I know what you're like. You'll only put it on pause, trying to think of the right website. You'll only put it on eBay." Mum, you fucking slag. You think I'm going to take a photo of you and a cock and sell it? Oh, you rate yourself.
How have you not put it on eBay? Like, just to see.
Her face was blurry. No one would buy that.
I've got lots of photos of people with an inflatable cock. I'll put them on eBay quite soon because I think they're very valuable. Okay. Another personal question: has anyone got the chocolate orange at the bottom of her hammer?
No, I haven't. I keep topping it up. Sorry.
Well, I'm just intrigued because I'm almost there. I'm excited.
We are almost there, but
it's not melting. It needs to warm up a bit.
A little bit left.
Oh, you can fuck off. No more in mine.
No. And then put some in yours.
I can't eat my chocolate orange first.
Right, a little bit.
Jesus, wait your fucking turn.
It's your Murphy.
So anyway, this play is sort of like how I imagine my parents. Probably how I hope they are. When I'm not there. Right. I hope it's all a massive show of familial discourse.
You're in the script, though?
Yes, that's me saying goodbye.
Okay.
And so let's start the script, shall we? If you're going to comment on it.
Sorry.
Well, who's going to be your mum and who's going to be dad?
I'm being dad.
Dad, I want you to be my dad.
Awesome.
Liz,
still coming now.
You're my mum.
Okay.
I will be me.
You know, so he said,
my
I
grandmother.
want you to be my dad.
Oh no, he didn't say it.
you're my mum. So like, he literally wants me
To be his dad. Well, I want you to be my dad as well.
Yeah, I'll be a good dad. I like dogs.
Cuddly dad.
Cuddly, dog-loving Welsh dad.
Take one.
Okay, everyone, thanks for being really hard work over Christmas and just reminding me how miserable life can be when you spend time in the company of people you hate and who hate you.
I love you, son!
Oh, shut up, you disgusting woman!
I'm taking the dog into the kitchen. You don't talk to me like your nasty father, George, do you? You are a nice dog. Oh, God, get out of here from under my feet, George! I'll kill you, so help me, God!
Is she being mean to you, George? Is a nasty woman come here to eat some chocolate?
You can't eat that, he'll kill him!
Well, at least you'll be given the luxury of dying happy. Here's £40, son. Buy yourself a drink.
It's £60. That is more than he gave you.
Okay, thanks for the money, Mum and Dad. Bye.
Do you know what? I've no idea why we pretend to hate each other so much in front of him.
It's especially odd because we are very much in love, enjoy an imaginative sex life, and are secret agent superheroes.
That reminds me, since the colostomy my anus is a no-go zone, do you want to pop on your fucking machine and bang the rat's bollocks out of my stoma?
I don't need the dildo since I've developed these shape-shifting powers. I can grow as many dicks as I like, each with a unique property. For example, this dick is currently sporting a prehensile balloon that can pucker its lips and make kissing and snuffling noises.
I'm going to paint a face on him. He's so adorable, I could just cry.
Ring, 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 ring.
It's Log's grandmother!
Your mum?
Yes!
Has he gone?
Yes, he'll be halfway down the M1. Well, on his way to that laughable life,
Oh,
right?
God, Matt, can you do a normal? I can't listen to that witch's voice. Do a normal voice. It's too much like my real mum. Where do I go? Just do a normal
voice.
I want you to be a gruff, manly mum. Like
I think you should carry on doing the voice you're doing. The fuck you.
Okay, go for it.
By your mum.
I just haven't given you enough lines, Gav. I'm sorry.
This is great.
Yes, he'll be halfway down the M1, well on his way to that laughable life writing about video games at the age of 37, for fuck's sake. I mean, seriously, it's a piss take, and it's fooling no one, least of all himself.
Oh, thank God for that. I couldn't stand another moment pretending to be a useless old cow than making everyone miserable by falling over all the time and basically being a constant reminder of mortality. After all, I am immortal and the curator of the Natural History Museum.
What?
Not to mention UK 2012's hopeful in that gymnastics thing with the beach ball and the ribbony stick.
What's that?
It's a volcano in the back garden. Hurry!
A volcano in the back garden? No, it's okay. I teleported here, but it's left my fanny lips slightly corroded. That's one of the costs of my amazing teleportation power. It leaves my fanny lips corroded.
Fucking hell, Log.
Luckily, I shit a Trixo, so if you could smear the lotion that's coming out of my anus onto my fanny lips, that would just fix the problem as it happens. Thank you. I'd really appreciate that.
That's you.
Oh, hello, it's me again. Hello.
No, wait, I get
I am
this,
Log. I just came back because I forgot my phone charger.
Oh, God, woman, get your hand off my cock. It's disgusting.
Like I'd want to touch your scabby member.
Why is Nan doing a handstand and shitting a Trixo onto her fanny? Oh, this will probably be my last Christmas. You will come and see me before you go, won't you? Oh, I've fallen over and my skin's burst.
Oh, wow.
I mean...
Well, that's Christmas. I mean, what I found interesting...
When I said to you when I came in, like, oh, did you have a nice Christmas? You went, yeah. I mean, is this why you meant to say no? No, I didn't have a nice Christmas, Gav, and the reason for that is because fucking read this.
No, well, the thing is, it's not a Christmas-specific thing. My family.
It's just a Monday. It's good. Christmas was on a week.
It's easy to read this and think that I don't love my family. Every one of them, my personal relationship with each one of my family is fucking spot on. But they fucking hate each other.
I think that's pretty common. I think my grandma and all of her close family just fucking hate each other.
Well, so everything we've got is better than where you go.
Everything you've got in Wales is all you've got.
No,
That's what Wales
better.
is.
Better.
Nah, it's all you've got for miles and miles.
Jesus.
I've been to Wales.
Have you been to the Packet by Cardiff Bay?
No, sounds. Well, that's where people do drugs.
Yeah, I've heard. Well, it certainly looked like that. There was a guy who came up to our table, a self-appointed glass collector, and he walked up to us, massaging his cock, and just basically, I think it was more of it wasn't a sexually aroused.
He looked like me. Because that was my uncle.
No, it was more of a like my balls are tingling. I've got drug feeling in my dick, and I don't know I'm playing with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was like that. And he collected our glasses for us and told me I looked like someone out of Das Boot.
Is that a come on?
I don't know. Is that a come on? I know. You've got to admire a man comes towards you, twiddling with his bell end and telling you look like
he's
a German U-boat commander.
He's running a gauntlet by making. Are you gonna have seen Das Boot? Basically.
What?
Have you seen Das Boot?
Well, when I was a kid, yeah.
Do you know the guy he's talking about?
No.
What a fucking idiot!
Well, I didn't want to say was he hot because Stuart was there.
But you heard like your Christmas cheers, are you? Yes.
And I'm sorry to stop you
that's
there.
what I was going for.
But I have just eaten the chocolate orange and the
really?
amaretto.
Shit.
Which does mean that the game is over.
Wow.
And
well, until next year.
till next year.
We've all got our resolutions to do. You more than others, in fairness, but you've sort of made your own rod for your own back.
I'll
so,
be fine. Michael Phelps is a dead man. He spends half of his life underwater. How hard can it be to kill him?
We'll see you next year with Steve, who will have a new haircut.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.